105th minute. Could that be the goal to win us the FA Cup final?
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Mattov's English Journey, and welcome back to Leicester City, where in today's episode we have got the FA Cup final. Once again, we have made it here. We are going to be playing Chelsea back at Wembley to defend our title and win the FA Cup for the second time. And what a game we have in store against a Chelsea team who finished 7th in the league, many points below us, our Wembley record this year in the FA Cup. If we go and take a look and filter all these out, how we've done it has been very impressive. We've beaten Liverpool at Wembley. Man United away was a huge result for us, and then some very convincing displays against Championship opposition. Is that why it says we played? Oh no, never mind. But we have that game today. It's going to be absolutely massive for us. And let's just go and get straight into extended highlights. Let's go and see if we can go and win the FA Cup once again. So the team for this FA Cup final against Chelsea, the team starts with Arab in goal. We've got a backline of Sergio, Diego, Volpez and Stanley. Figueres, Neves, Lille in the midfield. We've got Morales on the left, Estevao on the right and Gorner up top. Milosevic only fit to make the bench, but he should be back in time for the Champions League final. Kick off here in the FA Cup final. Morales with an early chance there to put us into the lead. We're going to go on to the extended highlights. We want to see a good game here from both teams and put on a real spectacle in this FA Cup final. You know, we've been an amazing team this season, and to defend our trophy like this is something not many teams have done before, and we need to put on a respectable display in the hopes we can go on and win it. And what a bit of play this is early on here. Estevao and Gorner linking up there. Estevao, can he go all the way? He'll try and square it now. Gorner in the middle. It's a poor finish in the end from 5 minutes in. But we are playing some good football. That is very good to see. That's how we want to set the tone, you know, for the rest of this game. You know, Chelsea, good team. They are one of the only teams out of what, 7 or 8 losses, I think, one of the only teams to beat us. So we need to respect the ability that they have. Some really good players on display today, but we do also have some amazing players who are gonna need to turn up in this game and in the next game as well. The Champions League final, we are going to get to share the stage with a legendary team in Real Madrid. What an honour that is going to be to share with the 14 times Champions League winners. And yeah, hopefully it can be an amazing spectacle. We can both put on a great display and ultimately come out with the win against them. But we've got to focus on this game for now. Good start from us, to be fair. We've not had much of the ball, but the chances we have been making with Gorner, who's had to step up here, such a mature figure to be able to step into this team and play well for us. He's had to turn up here. Morales, chance here, but it's into the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper. As I say, yeah, Gorner has been so important for us. He's stepped up at a vital time and has scored goals for us. He has maybe not done the levels of Milosevic, but that's not what we expected from him at all, really. He has been really positive since he's been here, and hopefully it can continue in these last 2 games. And yeah, we see some good things from him in his final games. Neves down this left side, new signing from us in the summer, joined in place of Litornia, who got knocked out in the semi-finals, and we are in the final at the expense of PSG. Real Madrid went through. Morales there with the shot. It's another save from the Chelsea goalkeeper. I bet he's not very happy he left now, but what can you do, really? Probably some big money on offer now that Mbappe's left. He's probably the star player now at PSG. So Mbappe won his first Champions League last year at PSG. Can we go on and win our first one as well? What an occasion that would be. FA Cup still to defend here. Chelsea are the ones growing into this game a little bit more now. As you can see, it's a ball in the middle. Figueres is there. He's been so solid in that half-back role. He stepped up, really performed, and has shown his potential. Maybe didn't show as much last year, but he's been really good for us. Gorner here is making a nice run. He's a bit isolated down this right side. If he can square a ball, that's exactly what he does. Neves is there. It's off a defender. Falls out to Estevao. Tries to cut in on his left, but nothing comes in the end. Penalty shout in there, but we don't get it in the end. 20 minutes gone, both teams putting on a display. It reminds us of the last FA Cup final, you know, 90,000 people in here to watch what's going on. And yeah, good game so far from both teams, but we need to try and find the opening goal against Man City. We went with a 2-0 win, or was it a 3-0 win or a 2-0 win? I'm not too sure. We did play Arsenal as well in the final, so I can't really remember. Caicedo there, who's still in this team, has hit the post so close to their first chance now, and Chelsea are going to look to come down this right side, continue this attack here. It's a ball into the middle. Volpez back post, needs to win his header. That's exactly what he does, and Esteval in the end gets that clear. He needs to press this ball. It's Figueres instead. So solid for us, as I said, and once again demonstrating why he has been a real key player for us, coming in from Real Madrid. And he is going to have to face his former club in the final. Really stepped up this season and shown why we spent 50 million on him when we did, after Marcelo Jr. did leave us a couple of seasons ago now. But Volpez here down this right side, been a good game for us so far, but to find the opening goal would be very important. Back post, it's a ball from Volpez. Morales is there, I couldn't get my words out then. Falls to Neves. Now Neves could go out wide to our captain on the field today, Sergio, one of the long-standing players at this club. Diego now finds himself on the ball. He could slip a ball through to Sergio, doesn't find it. Instead, he'll come to the right side now on his unfavoured right foot, but he switches it with his left. It's a lovely ball. Esteval now on this right side into Leo. Leo with the shot, and nothing comes of that. He stepped into the place of Paulo, and now for the rest of the season, I think he is going to play the Champions League final. I mean, I'm not sure really, but I think he has to, and then we give a lot of minutes to Paulo because we know of his class and ability. But it's just a shame that injury came when it did, because it has affected his kind of presence in this team. But what can you do really? He could still have the chance to win both trophies. Diego there, if he is a team player, he would do it for us. I'm sure he will. Diego there with that header, close to getting our first goal, but that has been the story of most of this first half for us. We've been come close, but ultimately we do not have the goal that we need to take a lead in this game, and the longer that we wait, the more we allow Chelsea to grow in this game. I think we are the team to kind of beat in this game. I think the pressure's off Chelsea. I don't think anyone's expecting us to win, but I think we are a really good team, so that's exactly how we need to play with this mindset. Diego shot from range, and once again it's straight into the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper. We need to we need to find a real clear-cut chance here. That's not been the case for us. Half-time whistle does go, and the boys are still happy. Lots of energy still in them. We've had a week break since the end of the season, but ultimately we do not have the goal in this game that will lead us to the trophy in the end. Balls around being played by Chelsea, but Diego there is there to cut it out. Falls to Sergio now. Nothing comes of that. Next chance here, Morales from this free kick. He's going to play it over the top to Gorner, who doesn't win that ball, but he still could put up a press and try and win it back, force a mistake, and that's exactly what he's done. It's into the path of Neves now. Neves could turn in and play down this left side. Instead, he opts to go to Stanley, who's playing at left centre-back for some reason, but it's a ball over the top. Neves is through. Can he square it? Neves all the way to the line, but it's in the middle to the Chelsea centre-back, and nothing comes from that. Stanley now down this right side. He's going to look to try and play a ball, and it's a nice run from him. What a ball that is, deep to Morales. The header goes in, and it's over the bar once again from us. It's been the story of our whole afternoon, and hopefully it doesn't come back and catch up on us and not do as many favours in the rest of this game. Morales to Sergio, now to Neves. He's had a good game so far. Morales is going all the way. He has the shot, and he's put it well wide. Oh, that is a poor shot from him. He's been linked with the move to Chelsea, and to do that whilst everyone relating to Chelsea is watching this game, that's not the type of shot he wants to be putting in at all. Chelsea are going to weather the storm a little bit, because it has been all us in this in the start of this second half, and they'll want to make a few chances for themselves down this left side. Their left side is where they'll try and go now into the midfield. They're advancing very well with this ball onto their left wing now. Stanley's going to have to come out here, do a bit of defending. It's a ball square. Volpez is there to get it clear. Now it falls out to Gorner. Lovely clearance by Volpez, and Gorner could set Esteval through or Morales through. He's going to opt to go by himself. He goes to Leo now, and Leo's got men forward with him. He's got Stanley. Where will he go? It's Esteval through the middle. Esteval with the shot, and that is the goal to break the lock on this game. 53 minutes to make it 1-0. Esteval, the hero in the FA Cup final, and we lead this game 1-0. What an attack that is from the Volpez ball. Gorner plays this into Leo. Leo goes to Stanley. He comes inside. Stanley, lovely ball to find Esteval, and we break the deadlock on this game, make it 1-0 here in the start of this second half, and that is the goal we needed. After so many chances we've generated, we finally get the goal. That inverted winger play, Stanley there, we had so much freedom to run because Estevao was just tucking inside, and he passes him the ball, simple cut in off his left foot, and it's a lovely finish into that far corner. And Estevao now once again is on the ball here. He's got Stanley with him, and he's gone on the wing back position, very attacking, to overlap him, but nothing comes of it now. And now Chelsea might look to try and counter attack here down this right side. We need a bit of defending from Sergio. It falls to their right back. He's advancing with the ball. Figueres makes the tackle, but he's going all the way through. The shot goes in, and just after we score our first goal, Chelsea have made it all square here, and we need to we've got a lot of work to do now. We've played so well, and to concede a goal like that through the middle, it's poor defending from us. And yeah, once again we're back to square one, just 2 minutes after that Estevao goal, and Chelsea have equalised straight away. And it's been a game where we've dominated, but ultimately Chelsea are going to start to build a bit of momentum as they are the team who scored the last goal here. And once again they have another chance. It's a ball in the middle, header goes in. Luckily it does go over here at Wembley Stadium. The score 1-1 after 65 minutes. We're going to make a few changes. The time goes so slow, you forget to make the changes. We'll bring on Paulo now, give him a lot of minutes in place of Leo. We'll bring on Hato at centre back, and we'll bring on James Ward. I don't know, I'm leaving him off actually, because Sergio and Stanley, very very good games from the pair of them. Chelsea with another corner here. Sergio needs to win this ball, or else he might actually come off, to be fair. He's looks like he's getting a bit tired here. It's a ball into the middle. Arab needs to get his hands on that, and that is exactly what he does. Wow, it's been an eventful game, and there's still time for one more goal here for us if we can find one. We're going to bring off Morales. I mean, do we bring on Milosevic? I don't think we do, because it's not been recommended that we do. We'll bring on Paz for Morales here. Estevao is going to look to play this ball, and it's a nice ball in into the middle. Figueres is there across his body. He doesn't manage to convert that header here, and 1-1 after 72 minutes. This was a very very different position than to what we found ourselves against Man City and against Arsenal. I think we won the City game 3-0 and the Arsenal game 2-0. Very very different position here. We need to at least hold on and try and take this into extra time. We'll bring off Sergio now for Ward, and we'll bring on Figueres for Meslic, who's had a we'll bring on Meslic for Figueres, I should say. He's had a good game here. The ball in the middle once again for the Chelsea defender there, Badishile, who is their captain on the day, and he's headed that wide, luckily for us. So there's confirmation. Ward and Meslic have come on here. Good players to bring on, especially if we go into extra time. Players you want to try and find you a goal with some good changes for us here. There might be time for one more here in the 85th minute. Is there a late goal for us here? Estevao plays the ball in. It's Paulo who's the man we're looking at. Meslic there. It falls out to Corner on the edge of the box. Corner with the shot, and it's gone straight over. And it looks like we could. I mean, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to curse us really, but that has been the story of our whole day, to be honest. There's going to be added time on the board. There's 4 minutes left. There's a couple minutes going to go. We've got one final minute, and the full-time whistle does go. We're going to go to extra time here in the FA Cup final. And yeah, this has been this is a test, kind of a test we've not experienced before. Our Wembley record is on the line here. 5 out of 6. I think it's 5 out of 6. It would be so it'd be 1 or 2 out of 3. Yeah, it would be 5 out of 6, I believe. Ball back post. Hato is there. It's Meslic instead who wins his ball, and unfortunately we do miss out there on a chance. Yeah, we would go 5 out of 6 today with a win, but this is the biggest test we've had to face, really. Real show character for us in this FA Cup final. If we want to win this trophy once again and defend it, we really need to show what we're all about, and it's a real test for us. Test of character, test of spirit, to show if we deserve to win this FA Cup trophy. Pedro Paulo with that ball in. Ward is there. He doesn't win his header. It falls out to Hato here, who plays a long ball to Estevao. It might have been Frimpong who's playing for them, actually. He gets that ball clear. It falls to Estevao here, who we know can dribble. He is very very tired. We might have to bring on Milosevic at this point. I might not do, actually, because I don't want to risk him for the Champions League final. Meslic here, he finds himself on the ball. He could slip someone through. It's a nice ball over to Paz at the back post. James James Ward now have the shot. He does have the shot, and nothing comes of it, but he can look to try and deliver this ball in once again. That's what he does. Back post, Estival is there. He cannot win his header, and now Chelsea will look to get this clear. And can we get the half whistle, ref? We want to have a bit of a huddle, see what everyone's saying, get some water, some electrolytes down, as you know, and get ready for what is going to be a real test of character, test of our wills in the last 15 minutes here. Or is there time for us to find a goal here? Paulo has slipped, Neves through, Neves is through on goal, Gorner is the one with the shot, and it's gone in. It has to have gone in, it has gone in, and after a check, Gorner has scored in the 105th minute. Could that be the goal to win us the FA Cup final? Wow, what a moment. I mean, can we get the whistle, ref? Okay, can we get the whistle anytime now, ref? We do get the whistle, and we are 15 minutes away from winning the FA Cup once again. That was a very, very nervy times for us. I thought that wasn't in at all, or it wasn't. I don't really know, to be honest. Neves was fouled in the box. I think we would have got a penalty anyway, but Gorner took it off him, had the shot, and we've scored the goal to make it 2-1 in the FA Cup final off the post, and it's just snuck in from Gorner. We might have time for one more goal here. Edge of the box, it falls to Stanley, and it's forced to save from the Chelsea goalkeeper. What a game this has been here in the FA Cup final. I've done a good bit of commentary, to be fair, all in one episode of this FA Cup final, but what a game it has been for us here at Wembley, and what an occasion for it. The FA Cup final, nothing like it, raining, but yeah, I mean, what can you say? Hato there with that header, he doesn't manage to win it. Yeah, it's very rare for raining. It's 23 degrees, but it is raining, probably a few rainbows in the sky for our win if we are able to get over the line. And yeah, no occasion like it, nothing like it. And yeah, we could get over the line here. Neves with that shot, so close to getting over the line here in the FA Cup final. We are 8 minutes away from winning another trophy, our third trophy here at Leicester City, but we need to hang on. Some very tired legs out there. We don't want anyone getting injured as well before the Champions League final, where we need our full strength team, and we will have it, because Milosevic should be back. If we play him over Gorner, I think we have to, really. I mean, it's the Champions League final. We know how Milosevic is, but Gorner's been good. But it's just Milosevic. We know exactly what we can do, and why wouldn't we play him in the Champions League final? He's been here for all 5 years. Real servant. It would feel wrong to not start him in the final here. Estival on the ball. Where could he go? He could go to Stanley. Volpez does link up with Stanley there, and now Stanley down this right side. He plays it into Estival. Can he have the shot? And it's gone wide of the post. So close there to getting the goal to wrap up this game for us. The Chelsea fans are booing. We are probably singing. There's going to be 6 minutes left, and what a game it's been. How many times are going to have to say it has been? It's such an amazing game, but we need to fully get over the line here and win the final. Back post, Hatter is there once again. It falls out to Estival on the full volley, actually. He just misses out on getting another goal in this final, and now Chelsea might need to try and counter-attack, but nothing comes of it. We have been the better team by far. Look how many chances we have generated. 3.18 XG in a final. If we can take this into the Champions League final, we could be on for a shock result against Real Madrid. What a game that would be. Passes through on goal here. Can he have the shot? And that is the goal to win us the FA Cup final, to seal the win, our second FA Cup trophy, and we are champions once again in the FA Cup. It's taken us a fair long time. 6th minute goal, 5-minute goal, and a 120th minute goal. The full-time whistle is going to go shortly. We're going to lift the trophy. Sergio on field is going to lift it for us. It's a long ball. The full-time whistle goes. Leicester City, FA Cup champions once again. Let's get out there, let's lift the trophy. I don't know, is Milosevic with us? Is he at the back of the queue? I'm not really too sure. He's the only player who's not come out today. Where is he? Is he here? I'm not really too sure. He should be up here. He deserves to be up here. Is that it? Oh no, it isn't. I don't know if he is here, but it will be passed to Sergio, who is going to lift the trophy for us. Leicester City, FA Cup champions once again. Back-to-back titles for us. We are FA Cup champions once again.
Oh, yeah!
3-time champions now. Once in 2021, once in 2034, and again in 2035. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the Champions League final. Thank you, bye bye.